sweet. Riley KS can't be beat. Heave-ho, Riley KS gaming. Heave-ho, her pocket's always full. Heave-ho, purple queen is coming. Heave-ho, come on, let's go. Her puppies, Jack and Jill, so true. Hey, hey. Shelly, Januki, Jamie, and Melissa, her crew. Protector of dog dens in Dincomb's land. Lost in Palia, controller in hand. Hey! Heave-ho, Riley KS gaming. Hey! Heave-ho, her pocket's always full. Heave-ho, purple queen is coming. Hey! Heave-ho, come on, let's go. Listen, Linda, what does she say? Hey, hey. How do I do that? Asked every day. Jersey or BFF through thick and thin. Simulator games, where does she begin? Hey, heave-ho, Riley KS gaming. Hey, heave-ho, her pocket's always full. Heave-ho, purple queen is coming. Hey, heave-ho, come on, let's go. Ahoy there, mateys, gather round. A streamer of games of joy is found. Her voice like a siren, so sweet. Riley KS can't be beat. Hey! Heave-ho, Riley KS gaming. Hey! Heave-ho, her pocket's always full. Heave-ho, purple queen is coming. Heave-ho, come on, let's go. Her puppies, Jack and Jill, so true. Hey, hey. Shelly, Januki, Jamie, and Melissa, her crew. Protector of dog dens in Dincomb's land. Lost in Alley.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Megastore Simulator. I am so sorry I'm running late. Okay, Gina, hi, how are you? Hi, Bugsy, good to see you. Hi, Terry. Whoo, Burger Bob, how are you? I can't wait for August 18th so I can play Star Sand Island. I can wait for August 18th. We just got to August, Terry. Don't make me wish my life away. No, I'm just kidding. No, that will be fun. That will be fun. I think you'll really like it, Terry. So I may have to stop in a minute and get the door because I ordered Chinese and it's not here yet. So it may come while we're streaming. I wanted to play something tonight that I haven't played for a while. And a little birdie told me in the playtest channel of the Megastore Simulator discount, or not even, it wasn't even the playtest channel, it was the English channel, that the dev is working on some stuff behind the scenes. Hey Tony, how are you? Good to see you. He's been working on stuff. We thought he was on vacation, but he's been working on stuff. And he said there's supposed to be a big announcement. I don't know when. He said 3 days ago it'd be in 3 days. So I don't know when that's supposed to happen. But I figured, you know, we haven't played it for a while. We're just started the music department. We haven't gotten very far on it. We did get the butchery done. The butchery is done. So I figured, well, we probably ought to work on it then a little bit and see how far we can get. But yeah, he has not made the announcement yet. I was just looking in there again. He has not made it. I have been super busy with my husband, as you guys may or may not know. My husband had a horrific accident on May 29th. 2 months later, he's doing really well, but he still has a long way to go. He has a brain injury, and they take a while to recover from that, but he's doing really well. Love this game since I run a market. Oh, in real life, do you, Burger Bob? That's cool. When you push the like button and subscribe, you aren't just making sure you never miss a stream. You're embarking on an epic adventure that will change the way you see the world around you. Galen, hi, how are you? Good to see you. So my husband has now officially been given permission to put his full weight on his broken leg. And so he has graduated from a wheelchair to a walker at the nursing facility. They did leave him with the wheelchair though, just in case he gets tired and wants to use that instead. Sometimes, he's not quite up to par yet. So sometimes he might want to just use his wheelchair, which is a little bit easier. And then on the same day, which was Tuesday, he had his feeding tube removed, which has been in his stomach for way too long. And it's doing really, really well, healing up. So those are really two very big positives that have happened this week. Now we are working on other things, financial things, that is kind of making me crazy right now. But next Friday, a week from today, he has a neurology follow-up. Oh, thank you so much, Booger Bob. Thank you. Yeah, he's hanging in there. He's very stubborn, man. He's a very stubborn and determined man. But a week from today, he has the follow-up with his neurologist, and that is huge because that's all about the brain injury. And so that's going to tell us a lot what the neurologist thinks. But then the medical doctor at the nursing facility is the one that can release him. It can discharge him to come home. But he's not going to do that until he continues to confirm with the neurologist. Like, he's going to keep in contact with them, and they're going to have to determine together when it's safe for him to come home. Now, they are making a home visit on the 11th, which means this is his physical therapy team. They want to come and see the house, which, yes, that means I have to clean this weekend and next weekend. You're welcome. I'm not that well either, so I've asked my boys to help me. We've got to clean this house in the next couple weekends. But the physical therapy team, I actually drive out there. They help him get in my car, and they put his walker in my car for me. And then they follow us home, and then they help him get out of the car. That's going to be a tricky one on our driveway, man, because we have a little bit of a slope on our driveway. I think when we clean this weekend, I'm going to talk to my boys. We have some stuff, so if I were to drive in the garage, he can't open the car door right now. We need to move some stuff, so I think we need to do that before then. But anyway, they will help him get inside and everything. They want to watch him go up and down our stairs. Once we're upstairs, they want to watch him get in and out of our bed, because those are those are things that he would do at home. They want to check our showers and make sure, do we need to add any safety bars for him and stuff like that. You can get it done for that man? Yeah. Cleaning sucks. I know. I'm not real excited about that, Burger Bob. Not excited. I'm watching your Star Sand Island. I'm watching where you get Modern House so I can get ready to play it. Nice, Terry. So we have some work to do this weekend and next weekend. And then all of a sudden, just this week, one happened this morning and one happened like last night or the night before. 2 of the hall lights went out. So I told my oldest son about that. Hi, Aloha. How are you? Good to see you. But 2 of the hall lights went out. Well, those need to be replaced before then. And my oldest son was like, oh, yeah, that's easy. That's not a big deal. I'm like, okay, cool. So, yeah, we're getting ready for that. So even if he doesn't, for grins, even if he doesn't come home for a month, and we don't know that. We don't know when he'll come home. But even if he doesn't, things can be done in preparation for that time now. We could be working on it now. And that's the reason for the home visit. So one of the things is also we have our bottom stairs are super wide. Like you cannot reach the rails on both sides at all. Not unless you're Stretch Armstrong or something. And so his sister owns daycares, and her maintenance man is her son-in-law. She's going to have him put a rail down the middle of them so that whether you're going up or going down on either side, you could have two rails. So she's going to have him do that. He's also going to come to the home visit while we're going through everything, because anything that needs to be done, he's going to do it. He's going to get us fixed up. So a lot of good news, a lot of things happening. I feel like all at the same time, there's just a lot of stuff happening. Hold on, my husband's making me crazy tonight. So my husband is the finance person of the family. And so he's at a point where he's going crazy because he wants to know everything that's going on every single minute about all the finance stuff. And he's making me crazy because I'm handling it just fine, but he has no patience. And so he asked me to find out something about something, and he's like, well, did you find out? What did you find out? Have you found out yet? He's like that. And I'm like, you've got to give me some time, buddy. Like, you can't just do that. I have no rails going up my stairs to my top floor. And yeah. You know, if you don't know that you miss them until they're gone. Like, in other words, I broke my leg falling down those stairs, but it wasn't because I didn't have a railing. I think I just missed a step, but I for sure could only hold on to one railing. So that might have helped had I had another one to hang on to. I don't know that, but I could have. So, if they can put one in the center of that, I think it'll be perfect. And I think it'll be, it won't hurt the house at all. As far as like if we ever resold it or anything like that, it's definitely not going to hurt that. So, but yeah, we may need things done. We are at 6 o'clock in the morning. Okay. I haven't played this in so long. I have no idea where. We probably need to restock, I'm guessing. Man, this area looks so good. So good. So good. My dad put railings on both sides of the stairs in their house, plus bars in the showers. That helped them a lot. Yeah, Bugsy. Yeah, and so the PT team, when they come over, they're going to look at things like that. Now, we have a shower chair with a back. Is it a sturdy enough one? They might want to, there's some equipment that they can actually give us if we need it. But if a rail needs to be added in the shower or by the toilet or whatever, they will recommend, and we could be working on that now in preparation. So that's what's going on around here. Too much stuff. Why does it always start? Do you notice it always starts at bakery now? Okay, you guys, I'll be right back. Hold on. Hey guys, I'm back. Hold on just a second. My husband's still texting me. Hold on just a second. Okay, you guys. Everybody's making me crazy. Everybody's making me crazy. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. Okay, so I got Chinese. Hey, Shelly Marie, how are you? Good to see you. What about our chairlift? You know, I thought about that at the beginning, but he's doing so well walking, he just needs to strengthen his legs. And I think they're wanting to get his legs strengthened so he can go up and down the stairs. I mean, because the end result is we want him to make a full recovery, right? As long as his brain allows that full recovery so he can make good decisions, then he should be able to, we want him to strengthen his legs to walk up and down the stairs. You know what I mean? So I thought about a chairlift at first, but then I thought, well, then that'll kind of defeat the purpose of him strengthening his legs that way. You know what I mean? He's been going up and down stairs a lot at the nursing facility. So they're trying to get his muscles strengthened, is what they're trying to do. No? Okay, well, we'll see about that. So yeah, there's just a lot going on. I mean, there's a lot I have to do this weekend and next weekend to get ready for the home visit. So it's just going to be kind of crazy. I know you guys have really been patient with me on not streaming as much as I normally do, but I mean, I know you all get it. Shelly Marie, how are you? Good to see you. So right now I'm trying to get his truck back from the person who used to work for him. He's been borrowing it, so I'm trying to get that back, and I've been talking to him tonight. He'd actually like to buy it. Did that just go? Avocado plushie. Uh-huh. But obviously, we want to make sure that we get the money it's worth. And then this person has to find out if they can get a loan for it or not. Because I'm like, we're not making payments. We need money now. No, that's his new truck, Shelly Marie. That was his 2026 truck. He has a 2019 truck that he had given to his head crew before the accident, kind of like a company truck. And he's kept it. He still has it. Yeah, his other truck. So he would like to buy it. He loves the truck. He would like to buy it. So my husband's like, well, if we can get enough money for it, because at first my husband was like, well, then I won't have anything to drive. But then he told me last night when I was there, I probably won't be driving for a while. Then why are you worried about a car right now? You don't need to worry about a car right now. By the time, if we get enough money for your truck, then we can buy it, whatever we need. Hey, Robert, how are you? Good to see you. So that's where we're at. We're working, and he hasn't been using the trailer or the tools in the trailer, so he's gonna bring it home tomorrow. Jeff, hi, over on Twitch. I see you. How are you doing? So he's gonna bring home He's going to bring home the trailer tomorrow. We'll just park it here in the cul-de-sac for now, because eventually, between the trailer and what's in it, all the tools that are in it, and all the tools and stuff that are in his storage unit, it's a lot of money. It's a lot of money. He has really built up a lot of stuff over the years. So he wants my son to take pictures of everything in the storage and everything that's in the trailer and stuff, because we want to try to get everything sold. He is never going to be building decks again. He is never getting on a ladder again. Confirmed. Confirmed. So, we're going to work on selling it all. Thing is, he's having me and my son do a lot of the stuff, and I'm like, I don't know anything about this stuff, and I work full time. I don't have time. I don't have time to deal with all of it. Golf bag, we need 2. Upset I bought some headphones, open ear, and you have to be right on top of the PC to get it to work. Works fine on the Switch though, just dandy. Well, that's good. At least it works on the Switch. But it'd be bad if it didn't work at all. Can you return them? Jeff, can you return them and get maybe a different kind that works better on both? I mean, I would do that. You're going to get a refund? Okay. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. I think that's a perfect idea. You know, sometimes you get what you pay for too, you know, unfortunately. We'll take that to dock 3. Okay, so what we need to look at. I don't know why I got out of that. We want to look at music. Ronald, you've been a member for 4 months. Ronald, thank you so much for your support. I appreciate you so, so much. How are you doing? Whoa.
Hey there, purple gamers, you light up the stream. From the chat to the laughter, you're part of the dream. Every raid, every cheer, every purple heart you send my way. You make it brighter
Every single day.
So thank you for the love, for the time that you share, for the months and the memories, showing you care. To my purple gamers, you're my MVPs, you're the heart of the stream and my
Family. Whoa. Hi, Jilly. Hi, Jilly.
1 month.
Jilly, are you a good girl? I missed you today. I had to work late tonight. No. This is Mommy's Chinese. All of this while like chaos family. You're working as always, but you're finally home. Let's go. Yeah, I got home late tonight. I had to work till 5. They're comfy. I'll give them that, and you can barely notice that they're on your ears. Well, maybe you can find something like that that works better, Jeff.
To my purple gamers, you're my MVPs, you're the heart of the stream and my
Family. Okay. I know we're gonna have to start somewhere. This scares me. Because if I remember right, when I did music before, the guitars are expensive and they go fast. And we only have $10,000. So even though I buy the license for $400, we have to get furniture, which is probably going to be, I'm gonna guess, It's probably going to be big music hanger. I wonder if it's that or if it's just the music hanger. But man, that's $1,000. How many does that hold compared to that? Now, I think the music hanger, this one, I think it only holds 2 guitars. So I'm not familiar with the big music hanger, so I don't know if it holds more. I mean, it kind of looks like it would, but then looks can be deceiving because guitars are kind of long in size, so I'm not sure. So Shelly, you still here? You still here? Knock, knock, knock. So for those of you who don't know, I was just talking earlier about his yes, Linda, his physical therapy team are going to do a home visit on the 11th. So that's a week from Tuesday. And what they're going to do is I have to go pick him up from the nursing facility. They're going to help him get in my car and help put his walker in my car. And then they're going to come over. They're going to help him get out of the car and get his walker. They're going to watch him go up and down my stairs. And so we already know we're going to put another railing in down there. On the wide steps at the bottom, we're going to add a middle railing. My sister-in-law, her son-in-law is a carpenter. And she's gonna pay for him to do it. She can write it off on business expense. So she's gonna have him do that. But then he's gonna be here too to make notes if there's anything else they suggest that we add. So once he gets upstairs, then he's gonna do like his normal stuff. Like what does he do? Well, it's mainly go to his recliner and go to the kitchen and then go to the bathroom and go to our bedroom, which is all on the same level once you get upstairs. But they're going to check like our showers. No, he knows he's going home. I was scared, Gina, I was so scared because, and you're right, he is. I was so scared that he was going to throw a fit that he has to go home. I think he's excited just to come home and see the dogs in their natural habitat because when my son has taken them up there, they've been too nervous. They haven't been themselves. So anyway, they're going to look at our showers and by our toilets and where do we need railings? Where do we need those rails for him to hang on to in case he needs help getting up or whatever? They're going to watch him get in and out of our bed. We have a high bed. And so they're going to watch him get in and out of our bed and stuff like that. And they're going to suggest things. And so it's going to be a home visit for later because we don't know when he's coming home, but they're doing it now because we may have things that we need to install. Brian may have just more than a railing to install. He may have other things that he needs to on their recommendation. So then I'm going to take him back to the nursing facility. They're going to help him get out of the car and get his walker and help him inside. He knows he's going back. He understands now that he's not just there for physical problems. Because he thought originally, once he got his feeding tube out Tuesday and he got the go-ahead to put 100% weight on his broken leg, he thought, yay, I can go home. And no, that's not the whole reason you're in here. You also have a brain injury. You have to recover your brain. And he's had to learn what that means because nobody ever sat down and explained it to him because really he hasn't been that cognitive for that long. If you think about it, not to where he really understands things. He is moving pretty fast. And from his stroke, his left side of his face was kind of drooping. And because of that, his dentures didn't fit right. And it was making him drool a lot. Well, the speech pathologist a week ago said, what would you like to see us work on? I said, is there a way to help the droopiness of his face? And she said, oh, yes, there are muscle exercises for the face that we can do. And do you know, in less than a week when I saw him after that, His face muscles are back to normal. His dentures are fitting fine. He is drooling a little bit, but not that much. I mean, it's made a world of difference. It was like night and day. It is seriously crazy. So things are been like that almost every week throughout this whole thing. It's been a little over 2 weeks now, or 2 months now, and it's like every week there's been a substantial change of some kind. So we're getting there. He knows when he comes home, it may be a while. He's even said it may be a while before I get a job. Oh, it's going to be a while. It's going to be a while, honey. Yep, it's going to be a while because I don't even know that they would let him legally drive, you know, when he gets home. So it may be a while. And I said, and that's fine. You can be bored at home. So I don't think I'm going to buy this license yet because I only have $10,000. And I know for a fact it's going to cost more to buy the furniture. And then if I try to buy pallets of this, that's going to be extremely expensive. And with $10,000, that seems like a lot, but I don't know. We'll try it. We're going to try it. We're going to try it. I don't care. Let's see what those products are. Okay. Yeah, total 660 for one. So you need a music hanger and then you need a music shelf. Well, that's a problem right there. Music hanger, music shelf. Music shelf. Excuse me? A round music shelf? Or a stylish? Oh, you could do the stylish or you can do, oh. Well, now I don't know what I want to do. I would think they would be working on that without you having to specifically ask. Well, you would think. Honey, that's the way it's been through this whole thing. And I will tell you one thing. If you ever want somebody as an advocate for you, get me. I ask so many questions about drive people crazy, but I have very good common sense. And I ask a lot of really good questions. But I agree with you. I shouldn't have had to ask that. That's a common sense. But as we all know, excuse me. Sorry, choked. As we all know, not everybody has common sense. They just don't. I don't care what profession you're in or what you do. It doesn't mean you have common sense. It doesn't. So, I get the music hanger. I don't get the music, the music shelf. I guess we could do another stylish music shelf. Oh, see, I told you. I'm like choking. Hold on. Let me get a drink. So things are happening a lot. Common sense isn't as common as it used to be. I don't know if it's ever been common. For real. See, a pallet of that is 3,000. And there's only 5. If I do a pallet, I mean, the guitar cases I could do better than I could do these. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do a pallet and then I'm going to deduct because, look, it's $12,000. We only have 10. Now, $12,000 is not that much more for us to get. So I'm just going to leave it like that. And people just have to go, I can't find it. I can't find it. I can't, well, you can't find it right now. Let's open up and make some money. And then you'll be able to find it. And I have a feeling that we're going to have to buy more than one pallet. I think, oh, I've got something stuck in my throat, you guys. Sorry. I'm so sorry. I think we're gonna have to buy more than one pallet at a time if they only have 5 on the pallet. That's the only bad part about this game is if you get the larger things, it only fits like 5 on a pallet. And it's like, well, what? It's about as bad as the dollhouses. The dollhouses are terrible. I like choked on a cashew or something. It kind of hurt. What I'm drinking is not satisfying it. So, I was going to play some more Palea tonight, but you guys, I'm just like so exhausted all the time. I just wanted to play something that just wasn't, I don't know. I just felt like playing Megastore. Now, tomorrow night, I was lucky enough to get a key from the developer of Mall Together, which just released, I think, last week. When did that release? Oh, I'm so sorry. July 24th. So yeah, last week. Well, this week. Last Monday, it released. No, I'm looking at August. Oh my God, you guys. I've already moved my calendar. Hey, Kendra, how are you? Good to see you. Yeah, it was last week. Last Friday, actually. So a week from today is when it released. And I saw Ozzy and PJ, his wife PJ, were playing it earlier today. And I had already made plans with Catman to play it tomorrow night. Catman was all excited about it, and he got a key from the developer also. So we're going to play it tomorrow night. So that's going to be fun. That'll be fun. Now, I tried the demo a little bit. Oh, we can maybe get it now. I played the demo a little bit, but I didn't really play that far.
It looks freshly baked.
So I'm not really sure. I haven't played it that much. It looks fun, though. I think it'll be fun. Okay. So we're gonna do here. We could go. Let's do dock 4, so it'll be over this way. I hope I have a place to put them is going to be my next thing. Now, do I keep leaving my, no, I don't know where I've left it now. Okay, is it up front? It would be smart if it was up here. It is, it's right here. Look at that. Look at that. Okay. Oh, okay, that's enough. Excuse me, pardon me. 12,000, yeah. We did it. We got to 12,000. But I moved my music upstairs, so we got to go upstairs. Pardon me. Maybe not. Okay, so we can put it over here out of the way. So we're gonna need music hangers. Oh, and I didn't price anything either, did I? I keep thinking it's Bookshop Simulator because Bookshop Simulator, you can kind of push it out and it comes out. Okay, that. I probably should have waited and done this at the end of the day, huh? You think? I didn't price them either, so that's a bad. Okay, there's another hanger because there were 3 guitars. And then I don't know where we're going to put this other shelf unless we put it like right here. So we could put it on this side. Let me go down and get those other, oh. All right, I'm gonna take the plunge. Where's the tag? Oh, that's the tag, okay. 280. $283, perfect, okay. Bring the other, this is the guitar case. I keep getting stuck right here. Oh, that's because my cart's right there. Okay. What about 68? 70? Too much. 69? Ha 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 ha. 69, oh. 69.5? No. Just 69. Okay. Okay, so we got a couple things priced. It's a little bit of a tight fit right there because I need to expand a bunch of stuff in this store and I have not expanded a lot yet, so we need to do that more. Did something get ordered over there that shouldn't have or something? I don't know. Okay. So now we need to find a place to put this stuff. So the next question is, do I have a shelf? Oh wow, these are packed. I do. I have a shelf right here. Okay. I mean, while we're here, we might as well, you know, find a spot for him. This new pallet stacker, I love. Love, 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 love. The last one was yellow, but it only went up to the 3rd shelf. This one goes up to the 4th and the 5th shelf. And it's red, you know? So yeah, my husband's head crew guy that has his old truck, he wants to see if he can look into getting a loan and buying it from us because he loves the. Oh my gosh, my husband's texting me again. See, he's still not quite there with, like I told him that the person in question is not home right now. He's a young man and it's Friday night. He is out with some friends. Let him be. And he'll do it tomorrow. And he keeps texting me. Have him do this. Have him do that. And I'm like, honey, he's not home right now. And to be fair, when he gets really excited or upset or overstimulated in a sense, it's it's harder for him to be rational. Like he doesn't get upset, but he thinks too fast. And his mind can't keep up with it, you know? Didn't we do 280? 281's fine. 281's fine. I'm not sure I like this for the bags. I'm not sure I like that. A verdict is out. I'm just not sure. 282? Huh. 283? Okay. A little bit different there. Can I put this in here? I can. I want to put one up there too. That way the stalkers will stalk it. Oh my gosh, and he's texting me again. And to be fair, my husband has nothing else to do other than watching TV, which he's actually bored with. He doesn't really have anything else to do except text me. Okay, so we're going to put this back over here, but I want to see what that is in that dock that did not allow the dock to close. What is this? Short rib. Did it not say we needed that? I wouldn't have ordered it if we didn't need it. Well, plate short rib section 24. Let's go see if that's in here. Chuck roll. Brisket.
That looks great. Nice and fresh.
This looks like that's all the ground stuff. What is that? Oh, that's powerhouse loin. Huh. Lamb. Oh my gosh, hold on. My husband is making me crazy. So see, because I didn't answer him very quickly, he's like, what? You can't give me any information anymore? But I don't want to tell him I'm streaming because he might get upset. So I'm not going to tell him that. The hardest part of all of this, and I don't mean to sound mean because I don't mean it in a mean way. I will always be here for my husband. However I can be, but I've had no time for myself. And well, where the heck is this? So if I were to tell him I'm streaming, he would say, oh, you can stream, but you can't talk to me. Because that's kind of his mindset right now. And to be fair, I really just need some time to myself every once in a while, and I've not been able to get that. So am I being a little bit selfish right now? Kind of. Okay, I'm confused. I'm confused. Why am I not finding that? Let's go look at the computer. Wait, what is that again? Well, I keep forgetting. Plate short rib section. Short rib section. Plate. Close the door. Plate short rib section. Plate short rib section. And it starts with that W name, which I can't pronounce for my life. Plate. Right there. It's right here. There's none on the trays. But we have 24 off shelves. If we have 24 off shelves, why don't we have any on the tray? Do I not have a place to put it? See, I've already told him, he said he would do it tomorrow, and he keeps saying, well, he can do it this way or this way. Why aren't you talking to me? And I'm like, I already told you he's not home, and he would do it tomorrow. My daughter and her husband, hot temperatures are coming back to my area again this weekend into next week, next Friday, Saturday. Yeah, Michael, I mean, it's summer. Unfortunately, it's going to be that way. My daughter and her husband went back east to see his family, so I'm in charge of the dog for a week. When they get back, Rhodey will have to have surgery again for the lump in her mouth. Oh no, Bugsy, I'm so sorry about that. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I'm trying to take some time for myself, but I'm not doing a very good job. Okay, so short rib section. Are they saying we do not have that out here anywhere? Because I thought we filled everything up. This is all the ground. Porterhouse loin. That's round. That's weird. I thought we had everything out here. I'm like surprised. So it begins with the long W word. I don't remember what it's called. Wagyu. Wagyu? Wagyu. Brisket. So are we saying what's this? No. Are we saying we don't even have this in the refrigerator or out in the display? Because if that's the case, we're going to have to figure out how are we going to put that in here somewhere? Lamb neck. We don't have that out here, and I don't have any place for it. Uh-oh. Well, I do. I don't have any trays. I have no trays. Like, I'd have a place to put it, but I don't have trays. I think Rena told me all of her stuff fit in here perfectly. And I couldn't figure out why mine didn't. And to be fair, my husband is not a very patient person. Even on a good day. I just don't have any empty trays. What do I do now? How do I not have an empty tray? Can I use this? But that tray has to stay there. Each of these have to have a tray. So I can't steal their trays. Well, this is a fine mess. I guess I'm going to have to buy a refrigerator just to get a tray. Is that not going to be bad? It is. It's going to be bad. But I don't know what else to do because I don't have a tray. Now, when I have that, I'm going to have to figure out somewhere to put it. This is not good, you guys. This is not good. Well, I don't know. I'm not quite sure how that happened. Brisket. Not that I know my meats well. I'm just looking for the word plate because it was the W word with the plate. I guess we don't have it. I had everything in here perfectly. How in the world did that happen? Porterhouse steak. Ground beef 93.7. Half lamb. Ground turkey 80.20. Yeah, there's not even a place in the display for it. Oh, I have two things in 93.7. I have a pet ground 93.7 here. And one here, I think. Nope. Yeah, pet ground beef. Not, so I have two spots of that. Oh, this is not going to be fun. This is not going to be fun, you guys. Well, my first problem is I don't have an extra tray to put in the refrigerator. And all trays are being used. So how did that even happen that I don't have a tray for it? When I should have a tray for everything. Unless I have something doubled somewhere, but I don't know where that would be. Okay, well, at least you can pause the workers. Yeah, I will do that. Right now, though, I think what I'm going to do is, if I just get a small refrigerator, I can just take a couple of the trays out and sell it. I mean, that's all I can do. I don't really have much of a choice. Oh, we need to get our vending machine money too. Yeah. Thank you. Be gone. Be gone with shop. So this doesn't make me real happy, but I don't know what else to do. I mean, I could just leave that there and, you know, be damned. So we're going to have to go get one of these. That's just so weird because I bought one of everything. Y'all saw me when I did the butchery and I put everything in here on a shelf. I had it all perfect. How in the world did this happen? Well, I wish I could put this down here, but I can't because of that. I don't really want to put it out there. I mean, we could. Let's move it there for a minute. Yeah, we could just do that. This is trash. Okay. Hi, puppy. Are you having fun outside? Yeah? So I asked the PT person, I'm like, well, I don't know where we're going to put that yet. I asked the PT person, I said, do you want the dogs in or out? I don't want them to knock them over by accident, you know? She said, well, what's normal? And I said, for them to be inside. And she said, keep them inside then. Ground beef 93.7. I'm just validating again that it's this one right here. Yep, it is. Okay. So let me do that for a minute. Oh my gosh, he's in a mood. He's in a mood. Ah. No, you cannot reserve. How are they? I forgot to wait. The butcher. I forgot that you have to pause the butcher. Oh my lordy. No. No. I forgot the butcher separate. How do you remove the label? I forgot. Oh, like that. Never mind. I figured it out. I forgot about, I paused the restockers and not the butcher. Holy cow. Who knew? Who knew? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, my gosh. Oh, you guys, if I would have thought about that ahead of time, but no. Why would I think about that ahead of time? Here I thought we had the butchery done. 220, 225. Why is my mouse acting like that? $240. Wow, $246. $245. Oh, he's just a fit to be tied right now. He's just a fit to be tied. He's so impatient. Did I do 45? 244. Okay, that's fine. I'm playing Bookshop Empire, and I think it's a Bookshop Simulator because it has the same books. Oh, well, that's fine. A lot of simulator games use the same. Why do I keep stalling? That's weird. A lot of simulator games use the same assets, so it's not uncommon. Now, if Bookshop Simulator created their own assets and did not like get the assets from someplace where all simulator games get their assets from. Now that's a different story, and I don't know that. Okay, where can I put this is the question. Oh, I can put it right here. I can't see. Okay, now we got a place for it. Wow, what a pain. I had no idea I was missing one all this time. That's crazy, isn't it? And then how did that just come up? I guess I bought the license and I just never bought any of them, which seems odd, but not undoable. Definitely not undoable. Oh my gosh. My husband, I mean, he makes good decisions and he knows finances and what's right and wrong like no tomorrow. Way better than I do, but I don't feel like he's being real 100% rational. But it's his decision in the end. You know, I told him in the end it's his decision. Everything is his decision when it comes to his truck. That's what he's worried about. Okay, I just want to see if everybody's restocking. Because I unpaused them. I want them to go ahead and get some restocking done. Some are and some aren't. Obviously, there's a lot of things that are out, so it's not going to be everybody. I'm not sure I like the music store 100%, but we only have this corner right now. Can we move this up? Like I want to move it like right there so that we have a little bit more room. Why? Oh, because that's in the way. We have a little bit more room. And I want to make sure we can fully utilize the room that we have until we can start expanding more and make this better. What's that? See, that doesn't look bad with the guitar cases, I don't think. We move that up a little bit like that. And then we've got just our guitars right here, which look fine to me. They look fine to me. We can do that for right now. I think it looks okay. It's just, I don't feel like we can add too much to it because we're really almost out of space. So. You know, I'll let him think on that a little bit tonight. He'll let me know. I'll ask him again tomorrow. I mean, he's not wrong in what he's saying. The guy who has his truck really wants to buy it. He wants to see if he can get a loan and like this week and buy his truck. And we were going to look and see how much Blue Book value is on it and stuff. And so I told him, you know, he's not at home right now. He's a young man. He's out with friends. So give him until tomorrow. You know, we need to get the VIN number and stuff so we can look up the value. And it's got over 140,000 miles on it. But anyway, and now he's just saying, no, he's just adding more miles to it because he's probably driving it tonight. Well, that's true, but he's not going to put that many more miles on it. Not in a week. Especially when he doesn't go on the highway much. He goes right around this area. It's not like he's going to put a ton of miles on it. But I told him, I mean, you know, I just think it's bad. It's kind of mean because we told him we would look and see how much we could sell it for. And then, you know, he was going to see this week if he could get a loan. He's all excited about it. He wants it really bad. And I know we want to get as much money as we can for it because we need the money. But he's just like, oh, just forget it. He's just putting more miles on it. And I'm like, yeah, but that feels kind of mean because we told him that there's a chance. And now we're just telling him no. Because he's just like, no, just have him bring it back. We'll decide when I get out of here. And I'm like, I mean, that's your decision. In the end, it's his decision. I'm not going to stand in his way. And even the guy said, hey, that's your all's decision. I'll go buy whatever you guys want. But he really, really wants the truck. So I just understand both sides, you know? Okay, now hold on. I'll be right back. Oh no. Oh, hello. Sorry, guys. Okay, let me just turn that off. Yeah, he's in a mood. It's fine. I've taken the heat many times in the last 2 months. I'll take it again. Take one for the Gipper. Are we all done? I think we're all done. Looks like we're all done. 585 people. We've had more. Okay, so let's go check. Let's restock first. Man, I can't believe that I, like, missed this. And why hasn't she made more? Like, isn't that the one that I just did? Was that one right here? Why is she not? Short rib, it's right there. And I put them, where'd I put them? Right there. Why isn't she making anymore? Shelves are low, but the required meat isn't in the refrigerators. Well, this one is. Jeez, I'll do it. That's weird because you know what? I'm going to put that there. And I'm going to put that there. And I'm going to take this packet. Now after I did all that, I don't know. There's hardly any in there. I don't know why she's not doing anything. Like, she's not earning her wage very well. She's supposed to stock to a certain percentage. I didn't feel like that stocked to the correct percentage. Hoi. How's everybody else doing? I'm sorry I get interrupted constantly, but that is my life right now. So, and family comes first, right? Family comes first. That's what we got to do. So I just have to bear the bad news that he does not want to sell his truck. So I need him to bring it back. Aren't you glad you're not me right now? And I get it. He can probably sell it for more, or I think we were talking about him trading it in. But there's certain things that he was like, well, he does this or that. And I'm like, I'm not dealing with that. You can wait till you come home and then you can deal with all that. I'm done with his business stuff. I don't understand his business stuff. I'm not a business person. I'm not doing that. It's like some things he's going to have to deal with later. As long as we can survive right now, that's all I care about. Okay, do we have anything down here? Sometimes they show up down at the bottom. Nope. Okay. Do you still have her idol? Oh, that's a good thought. I don't think so, but let me check. That's a good question. So this is sports. Let's just do summer real quick. And then we'll do vending, and then we'll be done with that. And then I'll go look. Good question. I thought I had undone her, but maybe not. That could be what it is, for sure. Let's do dog 3. Hiring. And we've got butcher. Oh, I'm in the wrong thing. Manage staff. And let's do butcher. Nope. That was it. Gina for the win. Gina for the win. Oh, I didn't mean to bring that up. Let's go, Gina. That's what it was. Okay, so our 93%, I got to keep an eye on this. I think it's right here. Yes. And it's really full. Because that's what we got to get rid of this with, is this second row right here. Hi, Jelly Bean. There's still not very many, but that's okay. We don't have any stock out here. I'm taking a break. I just paused her. I think I just paused her. No, she wasn't paused, but she is now. Now she's not. No, she was not paused. She was not paused. I thought she was, but that was not it. So I don't know why she wasn't filling that. Well, it made sense for a minute, and now it doesn't make sense anymore. I'm not sure. Oh no, now they're all taking a break. Did I hit the wrong thing? Somebody please stop me. Oh my gosh, you guys, seriously. Bugsy for the win? Yeah, oh, it was Bugsy. I'm sorry, Bugsy. I thought that was Gina that said that, but guess what? You were wrong. She wasn't paused. She wasn't paused. But I paused the restockers for a minute. Just now. Because I'm a goofball, apparently, and I've lost my mind. So I think at this point, my husband's just worried about money. Plus, at some point, he wants a vehicle for himself. So right now, he's like, the more miles he puts on the truck, the more it depreciates. And so if he keeps driving it, it's going to keep depreciating, and he's not going to make as much money. Yeah, maybe. No, but you still get the win for trying to guess. That could have been a possibility. You still get the win. I mean, I thought at first that that was true. And it would have made a lot of sense had it been. But you weren't wrong in trying to check, for sure. Because it could have been. I've done that before. Y'all know me. All right, this is almost done. That is done. This one's, you got some in the back. Excuse me, what is this? Right, I think that's an extra one. Oh my gosh, my dogs. No boxes found for lobster. Well, because they're right here. That's lobster, that's lobster. You know, the communication in this whole mess with my husband is horrible. My sister-in-law just wanted to know if I participated in the meeting with his doctor today. And I said, nope, I didn't know he had a meeting with his doctor today. Nobody called me. Nobody told me. You know, this just makes me so mad because my husband is texting my brother-in-law and saying stuff to him about things. No boxes for paper towels. And nobody's telling me about it until my sister-in-law just happens to mention it. I'm like, I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm at work all day. This is what's so hard about this. Yeah, she is a winner. She is a winner. I'm just like working and nobody's telling me anything, and it's irritating the heck out of me. I'm not kidding. I don't know how I'm supposed to get through all this if people aren't going to tell me what's going on. Hey, Kenta, how are you? I hope work is going well. Are we completely out of paper towels? Yes, we are. We need to wait on those. Oh, thank you, Aloha. It's been, yeah, it's so frustrating. Oh, she's asking me questions that I'm like, can I just have a night where I don't have to think about stuff? I'm like, they're sitting here asking me questions. Yeah, it's making me crazy because nobody has dealt with this 100% but me for 2 months. And now that he's back here and he's starting to do better, everybody's trying to get me to, they're trying to get their hands in there. And then they're like not telling me what's going on. Because apparently he had a meeting with his doctor today. And she wanted to know if I was a part of it. And I'm like, nope, nobody even told me. Nobody called me. So now she's asked me all these questions because her husband used to be in the health industry many years ago. And he's trying to ask questions. And I'm like, do you even know if I'm doing anything right now? Oh my God. The problem is that all the paper towels I have that I just ordered? Are you kidding? I just ordered a case, didn't I? Okay, he just filled it up. I was like, you didn't even fill up the shelves. What is your deal? Oh my, you guys, this is gonna make me go crazy. Back to work, Kenta. All right, you be safe. Hope it goes fast for you. So, yeah, I don't know. My husband tells me one thing, and then somebody else who was around tells me, nope, that's not right, because he gets confused. And I get that. But I don't know I don't know who or what to believe is the problem. Okay, our music department is small but mighty. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good.
I hope these were baked today.
So, it is what it is. I wonder if it was a meeting or if it was the doctor coming in and talking to him. I mean, I don't know why my sister-in-law called it a meeting. She acted like it was a meeting because she wanted to know if I was there in his doctor's meeting today. And I'm like, nope, nobody told me about it. I was at work. People don't tell me. I don't know about it. Well, Kendra, my relationship is my husband of 31 years. It doesn't hurt my brain right now because my husband is he is in not a really good way right now. It's not quite the same thing.
That looks great. Nice and fresh.
Now my husband's texting me about stuff again. The problem is he has too much time on his hands because he doesn't have anything else he can do in the nursing facility but think and think and think and think. Yeah, Kendra, but my situation is nothing like what you're talking about. Mine is not the same thing. And I don't really want to talk about relationships because that's not what we're doing right now. Relationships are very complicated, that's for sure. But my relationship of 31 years is not going to be comparable to maybe yours if you're younger and you haven't been in one that long. You know what I mean? And mine right now is with my husband who had a head injury and was in critical condition and is not thinking straight because he has a brain injury. So he can read books? No, he does not like to read books. We tried several things and he just doesn't have any hobbies. All of his hobbies were building was like building decks or doing things with his hands outside. And he can't do that right now. Oh, you're fine, Kendra. Maybe that's what he needs. Yeah, he doesn't want to. He's 67 years old and he makes his own decisions. Yeah. He doesn't have any interest in a lot of that stuff. That's just the way he is. He is stubborn. He's very stubborn, very determined though. And I think a lot of that stubbornness and determination is what kept him alive this long. I truly believe that. You've been that way? Yeah, I truly believe that is what has kept him alive this long. Because he is very stubborn. Because, like, right now he's talking about insurance. And I mean car insurance. And I'm like, it's 8 o'clock at night. He doesn't know I'm streaming because I don't want to tell him that. But even if I wasn't and I was just sitting here wanting to relax for a little bit, he's not letting me. And that's part, I know he's trying to get things done. I know his mind's going 90 to nothing. I get that. Hi, baby. Hi, baby. But it's like, can you just give me a break? I don't want to say it in such a way that it's like, you just can't ever text me or talk to me, because I don't mean it that way. And I don't want him to think that I mean it that way, you know? But I do mean it that way. I just don't want him to know that, because I don't want him to think I'm being mean. I'm not trying to be. I've had all my friends tell me, oh, you need to take care of yourself, though. You need to take a little time for yourself. He doesn't let me. Even when I'm at work and I'm trying to do my job, he texts me all the time. I've asked him not to when I'm at work, but he does. But I'm afraid that if I say, don't do that, honey, I'm at work, which I've done a couple times, he just really forgets and texts me anyway. There isn't really much that can be done until Monday morning anyway. Well, not true. I could call State Farm tomorrow, which is our insurance. They are open on Sunday or Saturday for like a half a day. I did ask for this person who has his truck and trailer to bring the trailer home tomorrow, and he said he would. Well, now he wants him to bring the truck home too. He doesn't want to sell it to him. I'm not going to text that guy tonight and tell him that because he is out with his friends right now. So I'm not going to do that to him because he's out trying to relax and have some fun. And I'm not going to dampen his spirits like that when he's out and about. No, I'm not going to say that to him, Kendra. He gets upset very easily right now. And I don't mean upset like mad. I mean, he gets upset like, oh, you just don't want to talk to me. I'm here in a place that I don't want to be in, and you won't even talk to me. That's the kind of upset he gets right now. And I don't want him to get that upset like that. He hates it where he is. He's there because he needs to be, but he doesn't think so. And he doesn't understand it, and he wants to come home, and I get it. So if I don't talk to him or say things like that, then he just thinks that I don't care about him. And I can't do that. No, and I don't want to control his emotions. That's him. I'm not trying to. I'm not trying to control his emotions. It's a very tender situation because he has a brain injury. It's a very, very tender situation. Oh, I'm totally trying to be delicate. I don't want to hurt his feelings. And because he gets confused so easily right now, he just takes it the wrong way because he gets confused. So he's not himself right now. Hey Rose, how are you? Good to see you. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. So yeah, I wanted to play Paleo tonight, but then I was like, you know what? I am so tired. In Paleo, you run and you run and you run and you catch bugs and you run and you do this. And I thought, you know what? That sounds exhausting to me. I just don't even want to do that, even in a game. I'm just so tired. So I'm just like, no, Mega something's coming to Megastore. We don't know when. We don't know what it is yet. I'm hoping maybe he'll announce it tomorrow, because it will have been a few days since he was said he was going to announce something big. So I'm kind of hoping he does it tomorrow. But while we wait, we need to get our money up. And why do I have off cents? Something's not right. Something is not right. I never have off cents. It's always rounded. 50. That's 244, so it's not that. Yeah, it's not that, so it's got to be something up in the music section, because that's the only other thing I've bought.
Nice crust on this one.
Why did I get stuck right there? What is that? Now that's $69. Do you have to do each one? Oh no! Well, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, I'll just do that. So I guess it does it just on one. They're all round numbers. So what's not round numbers? I'm so confused. None of them are off on their numbers, and the guitar bag is 69. Those are the only new things I bought. And I never had anything that was off numbered before. I haven't bought anything else. Check on the computer. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do.
Freshly baked.
Trying not to get irritated. Are you talking to me, Kendra? Maybe not engaging is the best choice for you right now? Honey, he's my husband. I'm going to engage. I don't think we need to talk about it anymore, Kendra. And I'm not getting irritated. I've been dealing with this for over 2 months since his accident. Oh, I need to go to pricing is what I need to do, right? So if I go to music.
That looks great. Nice and fresh.
50/50. Oh, there's nothing there. Where else would it be? I don't have electronics yet. $50, $75, $50, $75, $25. They're all rounded numbers. I don't see anything weird on the butchery. I mean, what else would be? What else would have a weird number or sense? Because a lot of these have been done forever. I haven't really priced anything else except for the new stuff. mean, a lot of these departments have been done for a long time. Oh. I know, Kendra, but I don't need you to help, okay? I said I didn't want to talk about it anymore. Thank you. Now it's back to regular cents. Oh, is it? Do you think that was just like a fluke? No, it's got 10 cents up there. Do you see that? It's got 10 cents up there for the total. There's no reason I should have 10 cents. That's just weird to me that it even has 10 cents.
I hope I'm wrong.
It should be... I don't know of anything that would make it be 10 cents. Is that just me being weird? You know, I don't math very well. I don't know. I just think that's weird that it's got 10 cents on the end. No, because that was $2.44. I don't know. It's either, I usually either do either 25 cents like that, 21.25, or 14.75. I don't do anything with a 10. That's 50. Or I'll do 50. But those are the only cents I ever do. I just think that's weird. I just think it's weird. So I'm still getting full guitars, which is good. Full shelves. So that part's good. Let's see what the next license is. What is the problem with the 10 cents? It's just weird that I would have 10 cents. I round everything. I don't understand where the 10 cents came from because I round everything. You know? Oh, drums. Yay. Are those the same? Why do these look smaller? Are they smaller guitars? Or, I mean, they don't look that much different than these, except for a shade. Okay, we got a red one, but the blue one just looks like it's a shade darker. And then the wood one just looks like it looks almost comparable to this one. I don't know. And then it's got a guitar case, which could go on the other side of the other guitar case. So we would have to get 3 more shelves and that. But I almost feel like skipping over this one and going down to this one because it's similar. Maybe. Yeah, it's just weird that it ended up with 10 cents because I round everything. There we go. Now we changed it. I guess maybe I'm just going crazy. That could be it. I have every right to go crazy, and I could be. I very well could be. What is the next expansion? Now, I know we have more in the warehouse. But what's the next expansion here? It's got to be over 100,000. 113,000. See, we don't even have 113,000. Jeez, that's going to take a while. And that's on the ground floor. That's on the ground floor. Maybe just not focus, that's all, and that's valid. Aw, thanks, Rose. Yeah, I'm pretty unfocused right now. I'm trying to be focused. It's not working very well, is it? Well, so much for relaxing tonight. It hasn't been very relaxing. Let's see if we can get them. Okay, a lot of them are restocking. So, yeah. I just need a good night's sleep. I think that's what I need really bad, is a good night's sleep. We all love you and are here for you. Thank you, Rose. I appreciate that so much. You guys have no idea. Y'all been at my rock. I don't know what I would have done without you guys. Just even hear me and listen to me vent and get upset and stressed and all the different emotions I've had the last couple months. And I feel like what scares me is that I already know life is never going to be the same. I already know that. Game crazy. Yeah, I already know our life is not going to be the same anymore. It's not going to be the same because he's not going to be the same. Aw, thank you, Aloha. Yeah, he's never going to be 100% the way he was. And I mean, I'm okay with that. Just so that I can have him, I'm okay with that. But like life as we knew it, we have to be really careful with our money now. You know, when he built decks for a living, he could make anywhere between $10,000 and $20,000 on one house, on one deck. And we're not going to have that anymore. We've got my income right now. That's it. And he may never work again. We know he won't for a while, but he may never work again. And if he does work again, he's going to, he's probably going to have to get a job and work for somebody else, which he's never done before. He's always had his own business. He's going to have to work regular hours. It's going to be really weird for him. He's always been his own boss. So, I don't know. Whatever happens is going to happen. I can't stop it. And we will, it's like I told him, we will work through it together. We've worked through a lot of stuff in our 31 years. And we'll work through whatever comes up. We'll work through it together. And it is going to be an adjustment for him. It's going to be an adjustment for both of us. For me, mostly financially, but then also just, it's hard for me to know what that's going to be because, I already know it's going to be a change for him. That's already, it's going to be a change for me because I don't know what his final, when he recovers and they say, this is it. I don't know what that's going to be. Like right now, he gets confused so easily because he's not there yet. And I know he still has more recovery to do. But like, if this was going to be it, oh my gosh, you guys, it would make me crazy because he gets so confused. And he will text me all day at work when I'm trying to work. All day. Or he'll call me because he doesn't know what time it is. He can't think 100% for himself yet. Like he can't look at the clock and go, if I ask him not to text me while I'm working, unless it's an emergency, his mind does not function that way yet to where he'll go, oh, let me look and see what time it is. I have something I need to tell her. Well, I'll just tell her. It doesn't register that way. You had a great Friday today because I had extra rest from the gym. Nice, Terry. That's awesome. So while everybody else on the outside is going, this is what you should do, and this is what happened, and this is what I'm doing, which is my sister-in-law and my brother-in-law. And then they don't tell me about it till later, and I'm working all day, not knowing that they're doing that. And then I get hit with that when I get home. And when I want to rest or stream, that's when I get hit with it all over text in the middle of everything. It gives you a chance to rest your knee. That's awesome. That's awesome. So yeah, it's just, it's just going to be different. I knew that. I've known that for 2 months, you guys. I've known that since I've understood that he has a brain injury. And what does that mean? If it was him he fell 9 feet off a scaffolding years ago and he broke his entire left side of his body. And that was a lot to get through, but he was back to normal after that and went back to work like nothing happened. It's not like that now. This time he hurt himself really bad. So it's just really, it was a majorly bad accident. And I think it will be better once we get the rest of this stuff figured out that we're trying to get figured out. Because like he just texted me and he doesn't text well anyway, but I couldn't understand half of it. I said, can we please talk about this tomorrow? Like it's 8 o'clock at night. Oh, I don't want to keep talking about it. Well, we all gain weight and don't like it. That's unfortunately part of life sometimes. I've gone through my own I wish things were back to normal. But I don't know what normal's going to be yet. And I don't know when we're going to get there. And so until then, it's a lot going on. And we went from being in critical condition, unconscious for the first week and a half. I would even go as far as saying 2 weeks, just because when he was awake, he didn't stay awake for long. And then to 3 hours away in a rehab hospital where we couldn't talk a lot, and he couldn't talk very well. He still can't at times, but he's doing better than he did. To now they moved him here to a nursing facility. He's talking a little bit better, but not 100%. You still can't understand him a lot of times. to driving me crazy because he's bored. You know what I mean? Oh, thank you, Rose. Thank you. I mean, I know what you're saying, Kendra, but I can't tell you what to do. That's your decision. So I don't know what you're wanting me to tell you. I mean, you can do that. That's your decision. Okay, we are so close. I think we're pretty close to being done. There's this gentleman right here. I'm not sure if there's anybody else. I don't really see anybody else. I think we're pretty much done. Oh, he went in there. Come back, come back. I think he's putting his stuff away. So we're going to go ahead and end the day. 559. Got lower today than it was yesterday. A lot lower today. So we're going to restock first. As usual. We're out of ice cream. No, not ice cream. Bakery. You know, I need to go look up my bakery. Oh, we're low on stock here. So we'll go ahead and get those. Seafood. Only one seafood. Toys and candy. Oh. Not very much on the toys and candy. I'm kind of surprised. 2, 3, 4. Go to top 1. Clothing. Music. We're actually out of guitars. And I don't have anything down here, right? No, we're good there. Sports. Sometimes the fill palette button gets stuck. I don't know why, but it does. And vending. And we'll take that to dock 2. Okay, we still got 78,000. So if we look at licenses in music, that's fine, Kendra. Kendra, I'm not. When you say I'm saying I need something to change, it makes me think I have to say something. And if you're gonna say I'm not expecting you to say anything, you don't have to explain it. I'm fine with that. Prayers for you and your family. Thank you, Gregory. I appreciate that so much. You have no idea. I don't know why you feel like you have to explain it. So should I get... I kind of feel like... Okay, I kind of feel like I want to get this one. And I'm not mean, I'm not trying to be mean, Kendra, but if I say something and you just respond that way, it makes me feel like I have to say something, but then you're telling me not to. So you're confusing me now. Okay, so for furniture, well, let's look at the products first. Music shelf, music shelf. Oh. They're all music shelves. Okay, I'm confused. What do you mean those guitars are going to go on a music shelf instead of a music hanger? I'm so confused. Yep, Terry, that was you, wasn't it? Okay, Kendra, thank you. Her name is Terry. When you don't put a name in front of what you're saying, I think you're talking to me. Kendra, seriously? I know there's other people in chat. Do you really have to say things like that? I'm very well aware there's other people in chat. When you don't put somebody's name in front that who you're talking to, I feel like you're talking to me. I know, Terry. I understand. Maybe I just shouldn't talk anymore. You guys can talk. I'm going to sit here and try to figure out. Oh, wow. So the other guitars had to have the hanger, but it's saying these have to have a music shelf. I'm very confused by that. They all say music shelf. Oh, they're ukuleles. So it's not the hangers, and the only shelves are the stylish ones and the round ones. I guess we're gonna try a round one. I don't know how many fit on that. Kendra, I do not want to have to ban you, but if you're gonna mock me, I will. And you're laughing. I don't think it's funny. Kendra, how old are you? I'm just curious. I feel like you're just mocking me now, and I don't appreciate it. Oh, I did want to get one of these music shelves, but I think I want to do it the other way. So I could think it's that one. Okay, let's take that to dock 3. Age is just a number? Wow. Thanks for answering. Because you seem like maybe you're not very old, is why I'm saying that. As a moderator for another channel, I'd be done with the warnings and get the hammer out just saying, oh, aloha, I'm about ready to. I'm about ready to, trust me. You're in your 40s? You're not acting like that. That's all? Okay. Okay, let's put this here. Just want to understand this. It might have been that thing I shouldn't get. Now, I don't know if that's what I really want. Oh no, did I get the wrong one? Shoot. I got the wrong one. Let's pack that up and we'll put it over here. What do I have over here? Oh, I have music shelves. I have 2 music shelves over here. Well, don't let me buy any more music shelves then. For heaven's sakes. I'm autistic and honestly, sometimes I don't comprehend things. Oh, that makes sense. I understand that. I think we just have to be mindful of what we're saying though. You know what I mean? I think we just need to be careful of that, but I get that. I'm autistic. Is she autistic? Who is she? Are you talking about Terry? I do not know. I've never asked her because I don't think that's maybe a great thing to ask somebody. Some people might get offended by that, you know? Okay, so I got this one, right? So I'm going to get this one. Let's just take that to the storefront. Know her daughter? Excuse me? What do you mean, know her daughter? Are you being... What do you mean? So are you trying to be funny or sarcastic because I asked if it was Terry? Because if you're being sarcastic, autistic or not, I will ban you. People got to stop getting offended so easily. What? Some people need to be nice to others because they don't know what's going on in their lives. Don't you think? No, you are. No, she is not autistic, but you hadn't mentioned that before now, right? Did I get the wrong one again? Are you kidding me right now? How am I keep getting the wrong one? It's because I'm not focusing. That's why. Okay. So it needs to have this over here and go out to the right. I'll just sit here and spend. I only have $596 left, you guys, because I keep buying the wrong thing. I could sell those, which I may do. Okay, let's try this again. I thought this is the one I ordered with that going out that way. Is that not the right one? And they're $1,000, so I can't order it now. No, I don't mention it because I get judged all the time when I do. Well, what we're saying, Kendra, is that you don't need to mention it, but what you do need to do is just be careful how you talk to people. Because you hurt my feelings tonight, and I don't think that's a good way to be in chat. See, okay, if I look at the picture on this, isn't that not what it looks like? That it goes out the other way, you guys? Am I crazy right now? But that doesn't make sense because it should be like this one. And that one, the thing is coming out front. You see what I'm saying? The box makes it look like... I'm confused. I'm really confused. Look at the box. It's the square, and then the other part, the shelf part's going to the right. You're welcome, Kendra. Yeah, I can turn it around, but then it makes the restock or stock it the opposite way. Fix it later when you have more money. I may have to. I may have to fix it later because don't you agree though that the box is misleading? It makes it look like it should go this way. And it's not. Not really. Oh, how cute is that? How cute is that? They're itty bitty. That's adorable. They're so little bitty. Where's that? There's this. These are so little, you guys. They're itty bitty. Itty bitty. Oh my gosh, now my husband's texting me again. I really can't take it. Okay, so that's not bad. That's too much. 188. 185. 180. Closer. 182. Perfect. Are these all just 182? Nope. Oh, look how cute they are. Okay, you guys, you have to admit they're cute. Oh, the stands go the other way. No. I can't handle that. The stands go the other way. I can't deal with that. I cannot deal with that, you guys. That's the other problem, Gina, is the signs go the opposite way. Well, that gives us $1,000 right there. So we should be able to order the other one and see if it works. That's silly. All right, we're going to try that. Now we literally have no money. Da Vinci, hi, how are you? Good to see you, honey. How are you doing? Oh my gosh. My husband is texting me up a storm. He has too much time on his hands. He is on a roll tonight. I'm telling you. He's on a roll. Yeah, I know, but it would have only had to have been for one day. I know, but Gina, that would make me crazy for one day. One day it would make me crazy. Watch this not work either, and I might just cry. I'm stuck around there. You're good? He is texting? Ugh. Da Vinci, he texts me all day long while I'm at work, and I keep telling him, can you not text me all day long while I'm at work unless it's an emergency? It's never an emergency. He just texts me all day at work. What if we could just use the top part for those and have the bottom part be for something else maybe later? Maybe. $49 it is. Because these are a lot larger, so they need more space. But these are a lot smaller, so they might only need to be on that one shelf, and maybe we can use the bottom shelf for something else. Possibly. I'm going to take this other and get more money for it. Because if we need to buy another one later, we'll buy another one later, you know. Of course, it didn't take that. Okay. Oh, no, see, that one only gave us 596 back. Or 500 back. Weird. Don't know. Da Vinci, this new truck is everything. It's the new pallet stacker truck, and it goes to 4 and 5 shelves. The other one only went to shelf 3. This one is just like it, but it goes to shelf 4 and 5. Seriously, it's amazing. Just don't go up there for one day. I know, it'll make me crazy. I'm not really OCD to that extent, but there are some things that I'm like, okay, it's backwards. I can't take backwards. I can't tell you where anything is in this warehouse. Elementric Builds is rating Benny. How you doing, Benny? Benny, were you playing Conan again? Or are you still stuck on Go-Go Town? Benny likes Conan. He likes playing Conan, but he also likes to play Go-Go Town. He's getting pretty hooked on Go-Go Town, which I need to get back to. You're playing Grounded. Oh my gosh, I can't keep up with you, bud. I cannot keep up with you. Well, I hope you had a wonderful time playing Grounded. And now that you mention it, I think Raymond Norris said that this morning. But that was a long time ago, so I don't remember. I hope you had a good time with all the ants and spiders. I guess the only reason why I can't play that game.
You're awesome!
You're awesome. Although I was told you can put it on a setting to where, like, the spiders end up being, like, I don't know, something, candy or something. Like, they don't end up being spiders, but I just can't bring myself to do it, you know? Survival crafting games and cozy games on the flip side. I know. It's like you did all this dinkum builds like a master perfectionist, and now you're just all over the place, aren't you? You've just gotten the bug, so to speak, to just go and branch out everywhere. I remember before when all you played was dinkum. Spiders are fine. We live in Australia, so we are good. Get jump scared by passive mobs like gnats. Ew. See, that's why I couldn't live there. That's too much. That is why I couldn't live there. Too much buggies. I mean, I don't like the bugs we have here. I couldn't imagine the bugs there. There's no way. But welcome in. It's good to see you, Benny. Thank you for raiding. I'm sorry for those of you who don't know, I do dual stream, and he is raiding on the Twitch side, which is amazing. I never get to raid him because I'm usually streaming when he gets done or before he ever starts. So I feel like I never get to raid him. You got to go be an adult and buy groceries before I'm tempted to buy takeout. Oh, good luck with that, Benny. Thank you again for the raid. Now, I bought takeout tonight. I bought Chinese for me and my son. I was just too exhausted. I did order groceries, though. I ordered groceries to be delivered on Saturday morning. So I did at least do that. So I'm kind of proud of myself that I got that done. And I'm just trying to be really careful because I'm trying not to overbuy on groceries, which I can usually easily do when my husband's here. And I think it's funny that I could actually tell him, you know, I don't spend nearly as much groceries when you're not here. You don't like being an adult? I don't think many of us do. It's not the funnest thing in the world to do.
Nice crust on this one.
I kind of want to see how our music department is looking. Oh, I like that. I like these a lot. The little ukuleles, I absolutely love them. They look so good. And I like the little stand that we put them on. That's amazing. I gave up on adulting when I was 30. No comment. No comment. You know, it's no fun being an adult. It's no fun. Oh, Benny, have an amazing and lovely stream. If you haven't already, fam on the Twitch side, please drop a follow. Aw, absolutely, you guys. Everybody make sure that you follow Elementrix Builds on Twitch. You will not regret it. Those look good from out front like that. I like them too. I kind of like the way they fit in that little corner right there. I like that. I like that. Riley, you could live where I live in Australia. We have bugs, but not that many. Oh, okay. That would be good then. I just heard in Australia they have like really big bugs and really big snakes and stuff. And I'm like, I don't think so. The round stand is better than I thought it would be based on the picture. I agree. I agree. Me too, Gina. Hi, Nick Gamer. How are you? Good to see you. Yeah, I agree. I really do. I love the new shelves and stuff that they've put in. Because before, I think all they had were these. And then the other one that has shelves, but they look just like these, but they're shelves. And they didn't really have anything else. They didn't have it really a lot of options. And then they added these. I just think they look so much more professional. I think I'm going to move these over though. Yeah, that looks better. I do like the way they look. I like them a lot. I think they make for a good display. And if you think about it, a lot of the stuff in Megastore doesn't really have displays. What you would think of is a display at a store, you know? That's why, like for the grocery store, if I can get down from there. That's why I like to put these on the end, because they're like the end cap. So you have something on the ends like that, which to me is like a display, or like this vegetable stand that you can put in the middle. It's kind of a display of sorts. But not every department has something like that. Like these, the seafood, I mean, you could call the lobster tanks a display, I guess, of sorts, but really it's just lobster tanks. The butchery doesn't really have a display, what I would call a display, but it still looks good. I like the shelves. I can't believe how big it is. Now, the rumor I have seen, I only got one. The rumor I have seen in the English channel in the devs Discord is the fact that they're working on something. You know, he hired a friend of his that they went to school together, and they're another developer, and they're going to work on the things together. And we've had like radio silence for a week at least, I think. And we thought he went on vacation, and all of a sudden he's like, I have a big announcement that I'm going to make in 2 or 3 days. Well, it's been about almost 3 days, I think, or right around there. So I'm hoping maybe tomorrow. But he also said, somebody said, oh, are you working on the deli? And he said, no, but you may be getting about 200 items. I'm like, excuse me? I don't know if he's revamping a department, because 200 items? My first thought is the toys are already pretty good. I don't think sports has that many items. Is he revamping the grocery? I don't feel like the bakery needs any upgrades. Do you think he's revamping the grocery area? I've only ever had one snake come in my house, and that was too many, right? I have lived in the same house for over 40 years, and I think we've had between 5 to 10 snakes. So not too bad. I hate snakes. My dad was bitten by a red belly black snake. So first of all, Rose, 5 to 10 is too many. I've never had one. Where are you going to put 200 more items? I know. Well, I don't know if they're replacing them. You know how he upgraded the freezers in the grocery? I'm wondering if he's upgrading shelves, products themselves. I don't know.
Nice crust on this one.
I don't know. Scary, isn't it? Scary, isn't it? I've lived, I mean, when I was younger, I lived in several different apartments when I was single. And I bought my first house. And then my husband to be moved in. And then he built a house. And we moved in that. And then we moved in another house after that. And now this one. That's how many places I've lived. I've never seen a snake. I've seen a snake skin before, but I've never seen a snake. Hey, Kenta. Welcome back. How are you? How's the work going? I know. 200 items is kind of scary, isn't it? Oh, that's okay. Just go right through me. It's fine. Just got the right through me. It's cool. It's cool. Yeah, I don't know. Something's coming now. Something big is coming. It's like he said, something big is going to be, there's going to be a big announcement is what he said in 2 to 3 days. So I'm thinking it's going to be tomorrow. I think that's at least the third day, or I think today might have been the third day. So I need to ask my husband, and I asked him if we could talk about it tomorrow, because he said if he wants to rent it from me, give me a call. That's what he said. And I have no idea how much he's going to charge him, but I've got to call our car insurance tomorrow morning and ask them how much the truck insurance is. Because my husband seems to think it's $200 a month. That's crazy if that's true. That is, I've never heard of any car or truck being that much insurance. So I'd have to ask him. I'd have to ask the car insurance people. Because he's like, well, just have him bring him back. And then he's like,
That looks great. Nice and fresh.
what? Okay, I'm stuck. But yeah, I can't believe our insurance is that much.
Freshly baked.
So yeah, they're saying they're waiting until tomorrow. It's got to be probably tomorrow because nobody's, trust me, the people in the play test, if they're in the play test and they don't know about it and they don't know what the big announcement is, they're like,
These were baked.
well, I guess we're not hearing about it tonight. Sports cars are that much. If you have a bad driving record or multiple accidents, it could be that much. I mean, I don't think he's really had that many accidents. He's had a couple little fender benders, but nothing major. Or it could be the amount for all the vehicles together. See, that's why, Gina, that's why I have to ask tomorrow, because he gets confused. He could be thinking that's what everybody's is together, and then he's saying that that's for his truck. Because that's his confusion right now. That's what he does. And he gets confused very easily right now. He's putting his brain into overtime right now, though, thinking about this. But yeah, it's he does get confused very easily. That's why right now having discussions with him is kind of hard sometimes. Follower goal met 450. Thank you for the follow, whoever just followed. I did not see a follow, but we just hit our goal for 450 follows on Twitch. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Somebody just became our 450th follower on Twitch. That's amazing. But that's why it's so hard to have a conversation with them sometimes, especially if you're not around for something when something happened. Oh, thank you so much. SL101. Is that what I'm saying? SL101. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. But that's what's so hard, because I don't know if I can believe what he says all the time. Is that okay? Thank you so much.
That looks great.
I want to believe him because he's my husband, but right now he gets so confused. Oh, look how fast these are going. Somebody is it favored the dark colored one, I think. Wow, these cases are almost gone. These cases are almost gone. Wow. Okay, we be selling out quite a bit. Oh, it's 2,200 though. Okay, I heard things sold a lot faster in the music department. They're not kidding. Don't you dare go over to the blue one, because we don't have any. Go Twitch. I know. Thank you, guys. That's awesome. That is awesome. Oh, my. But yeah, Gina, that is a thought, and I'm glad you said that, because that makes sense. So yeah, I'll call them tomorrow. I think they're open. I think they're open for like a half a day. Pretty sure they are. Oh no, they are closed tomorrow. Man. Well, I don't know how to tell without calling them. I don't know why I thought they were open for a half day, and they're only open till 5, 8 to 5. I'm going to have to call them Monday. That's a bummer. I was hoping maybe I could get that sorted out tomorrow, but it doesn't sound like I can. Yeah, that's the only way I think I'm going to be able to find out for sure. Okay, they did fill this a little bit. Yeah, we're almost out of that. Yeah, we went through blue guitars. Well, we kept everything else. It might have to be one of those situations. We're going to have to keep an eye on it. It might be one of those situations where we have to have 2 pallets of those, which is expensive, but at least you can keep your stock in. You know what I mean? It's expensive now, but then they can buy more later, you know? 82,000 though. Man, what is it going to take for us to get up to the money that we need? I guess we're going to have to just not like buy stuff for a few days and just let our money build, I guess. Probably. It's probably what we're going to have to do. Yeah, I mean, right, Nora? It's so funny when I read your when I read your little shout out for you. I need to make a shout out for Benny. Why don't I have a shout out for Benny? Come back to a wonderful raid recipient. Hello, Riley. You giggle every time. I know. I see the word saying hi to Melvin, and I was like, oh, yeah, I forgot we did that. I need to, God, I need to remind myself. Let me write a note. Ed Benny to auto shout out. I need to do that. I need to do that because he comes in my chat a lot. Gina says, hi, Rye. And I got my, I got up to a Twitch goal of subs or followers to 450, and SL101 was my 450th follower, which is amazing. That's amazing. So we don't have anybody left in here. They just need to restock a little bit. That's fine. What you doing, Rye? How's it going for you? It's Saturday morning for you, correct? In Australia? I giggle every time. I do too. I forgot it's on there. But that's what I need to do. I need to add Benny. I need to add Benny. For real, for real. Yeah, why haven't I added his shout out? That's just crazy. Why haven't I done that? It's like I don't have a head. Okay, we're gonna fix that right now. Copy.
To _Vinci_games just follow.
Da Vinci! Da Vinci! Thank you so much for the follow. Follow, 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 follow the yellow brick road. Do, 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 do. Okay. Let me... I'm not even logged into Streamlabs. What the heck? Okay, go there. Go. I was at the right place. That's it. They have changed Streamlabs around. It's making me crazy. Okay, let's add to Twitch. And then we'll do that. And then we'll do that. Oh. Okay, so it's not going to have any frills or anything, but it's going to be at least... It's going to be at least that for right now. Hey, I can only do so much for right now. What the flip? Why have I not followed? I don't know. What's wrong with you? Now I gotta add you. I have you on YouTube.
People.
Oh my gosh, he's got an intro. He was gonna start singing to me, I think. I think he was gonna start singing to me. I'm not sure. I'm not for sure. Okay, let's go to... Well, that's not where I wanted to go. Go to... Oh, see, they put everything on the left now. They're just trying to confuse me. I'll have to make them fancier later. If I don't do it when I'm thinking about it, it won't get done. Just saying. Why is it saying that? Hold on. Oh, I know what I did. I know what I did. I'm a goofball. Y'all, we're a goofball right here. I think I know what I just did wrong. Someone. Okay, let's see if this works. Oh, see, that one worked. Okay, hold on. Hold the phone. How's everybody doing? Are we having fun yet? I gotta find Benny again because I did his wrong. Hold, please. Hold, please. Hold, please. Oh, now I'm answering myself. Okay, let's do one more. I'll add fancier stuff later, but at least it'll do the shout out, you know? And that's the main thing right now. Okay, that's saved. That works. It helps if you do it the right way. I'm just saying. It helps if you do it the right way. If you do it the wrong way, guess what? It does not work. It does not work. So how's everybody doing? Are we still restocking? Oh my gosh. What time is it? It's only 9:27. We can play a little longer. I think, methinks. See if we can restock some more of these. Few. It's better than just the one I did before. It's okay. Yeah, we must be out of blue guitars. So if I need any more of these, oh, these are the music shelves. So I don't know if we're going to need shelves or not, or if these are the hanger ones. I don't know. Guess we'll have to wait and see. Why does this feel like this is not... There, that's better. That wasn't angled correctly. Much better. Okay. Have you guys ever gotten like a pain in your right side? Like right in your right side? I've been feeling that like for the last hour and I don't know why. I don't know why. It's kind of weird. I'm like, I can't end up in the hospital with anything right now. My husband needs me too much. So see, this is how my husband gets confused and doesn't make sense to me. He just came back. Remember how he said, no, don't sell him the truck and have him just bring it home? Because he's costing me, he needs to back pay for the insurance that it's cost me and everything else. And I'm like, why? You were paying for it before when you had him have the truck as a company truck. But whatever. But now he's come back and he said, no, don't sell it to him and tell him to bring it back. Two, a few minutes ago, he texted me and said, well, he could rent it from me. I'm like, well, if he can rent it from you, can he rent to own? Because, I mean, what's the difference? He wants to buy it. Why not let him buy it? I don't get what the difference is. So you want him to rent it until he buys it? I'm just like, let's talk about it tomorrow. Because, I mean, he's killing me right now. He's making me think too hard. I guess I don't see the difference. Catman, how are you? Good to see you. How you doing? How you doing? There's Catman. Oh, I'm starting to yawn. Oh. How's it going, Catman? Catman and I will be playing Mall together tomorrow night. I'm going to say 7-ish again, Catman, just in case. Because I may end up there with my husband, and I don't know what time I'm going to end up there tomorrow. So 7 o'clock, it's 7 o'clock, okay? Again, it's what we did last time when we played Bookshop Simulator in multiplayer. I'm excited for them all together. I only played like very, 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 very little off stream of the demo. Very, very little. So I haven't played a lot of it at all. Mall together. Mall together. At the moment, I'm having diverticulitis flare up and I have pain in my lower left side. I just have a lot of liquids for a little bit. Oh. Mall together will be good. Playing Mall together. Yep. I like the demo and I love the development team. I'm not familiar with them. I just got the key from Keymailer. And I just didn't have time to play very much of the demo. But I mean, it was good from what I could see, but I just didn't get to play very much of it. So a lot of it'll be new to me, but I know you had limitations in the demo also because I watched other people play a little bit of it. And I know it only went to a certain point on some things. So now it's out. I'm assuming it's in early access though, right? Saw the Gen Con vid and it was awesome. Looks like you had fun. Oh, I'm going to have to look at that. Business Tycoon has done a lot. Is that the dev team? Business Tycoon? Oh, you're still there? Is that why you weren't streaming this weekend? I think that's... Isn't Rusty there? Are you hanging out with Rusty? Isn't he there also? I know Rusty's not streaming this weekend because he's at Gen Con. I know you guys have already met in person before, anyway. Okay, let's end that day. 680 people today. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. Mall Together has been getting so many updates. Always does quality of life updates they have with every game. BT. Oh, Business Tycoon. That's the developer, right? Yeah, I didn't know if it was just out in early access and that's why they kept making updates. Or did it come out in 1.0? You'll see Rusty tomorrow. Awesome. Give him a big hug for me. Okay, so let's go to products. Out of stock. We're actually out of stock of something in the bakery. I might faint. I might faint. Seafood. Seafood? Seafood. Toys and candy's gonna take a lot, so let's go ahead and go to Dock 1. Business Tycoon, the dev, has also done tobacco shop, sporting goods shop, retail company sim. I've not played any of those, so I'm not familiar with toys and candy. We need toys and candy. But is it in early access or is it a 1.0 release and they're just doing a lot of great updates regardless? Which, I mean, if you look at Dinkum, even after the 1.0, James always still makes updates and makes quality of life or fixes or whatever is needed. So I just didn't know. Clothing. Oh, yeah, a lot of clothing. Holy cow. That's fine. Take all my money. Take all my money. It came out in 1.0, but that doesn't mean anything. They'll always update. Okay, cool. Well, I just didn't know because for me, most early access is when they do that many updates. I've never known anybody who came out in 1.0 and did that many. Doesn't mean it's wrong or it's bad or anything like that. That's not what I'm saying. It just is weird to me. You know, weird in a good way. It's fine. Yeah, we may have to add another palette. Like, because there's only 5, I felt like we need to do 2 palettes. If there's 5 on anything, I felt like we need to do 2 palettes. Come on. Nothing out of summer? Well, I'm in shock. So we did the blue guitar and the guitar case. We may have to do the other 2. Did that just go out? I don't remember what was there before. We'll see. We'll have them tell us. They'll tell us. So I might have to get another palette rack to do those 2 extra. I've got space up there. I've got space up there. I can do it. It's fine. It's fine. Blue, yeah, so see, we have 2 blues. So let's get a blue. You don't really need any of your money? Nah. Catman, good to see you. Also, I've been a bit busy lately. You're always busy. You've just been out on the go, Da Vinci. You've been out on the go. So the other one was the music bags, I believe. I believe I can fly. Oh, that's a studio monitor. That's a guitar bag. Yeah, I think it's the other guitar bag. And then we need to order pallets of the other 2 guitars because there's still only 5 in each of those. And then that way, we'll have enough and not run out. Hopefully. So if I go over here, now these are all the ukuleles. Oh, that's the green. So a palette is hold shift, which is only 5. And we'll get, I have no idea which dock that just went to. I wasn't looking. I have no idea where that just went. Ollie Ollie oxen free. I don't know, but nothing. Yeah. Dock 3. It's probably going to go to dock 3 because that's what came up on that. So it's probably okay. Let's let him get that out. Was not paying attention at all. Not even a clue. Yep, they be coming around the mountain when they come. Okay. Oh. Oh, he had a few he could fit on the other one, so he took those. That's fine. That's fine. Man, I love this new palette stacker. It is the bomb. It is the bomb. It is so much easier to operate than the other vehicles for me, at least for me. I just totally prefer it. I'm kind of in love with it in a non-romantic way. All right, you be done. You're getting close on that one. Is anybody going to tell me about Cherry Coke? No boxes for packed whole chicken. Well, that's new. Who knew that we needed a whole packed chicken? Nobody said anything about that. But why is it still showing? Why is that out of stock? That's not out of stock. Is that butchery? Where are we finding whole pack chicken at? Am I in electronics? I am. All right, I'm confused. Is it grocery? Low stock. Butchery? Whole pack chicken. I have 2 left. Well, let's get these. Is that 23,000? Well, that was low stock, so I don't know why they're so upset about it. It wasn't like it was out of stock. Yeah, but they're very upset about it. Retail company Sim has been out for almost 2 years, and they have done over 25 updates to date, and most have been quality to life and new content. Oh, that's cool. Hey, I love devs that keep their game alive. You know what I mean? I mean, if you think about it, this is just my opinion. But if you think about it, you play a game. Once all the content is out, you play the game, and once you complete the game, other games come out and draws your attention to them. From a business perspective, if you're a dev or a publishing company for a dev, wouldn't it make sense to keep putting out content? Unless you start with another game and don't have time, that would be one thing. But as you can see, they have more than one game out. So maybe they've gotten big enough that they have more than one team that works on stuff. Possibly. Or they just know how to divvy up their time to work on different games. But if you think about it, games come and games go. Like, once a game is at its peak, and if they don't supply new content or new quality of life updates or something,
Great, nice and fresh.
after a while, people are going to stop playing them. Now, you as the developer could come out with a new game that people love just as much, and that starts the whole game process all over again with a different game, so you're making money from it. But I don't know, depending on how much time you have, obviously inspiration, that plays a vital part on being able to add more content. But yeah, I could see that. I could see that. Yeah, I'm excited to play tomorrow night. I'm excited to see what it's like. I watched Ozzy and PJ play a little bit tonight. It wasn't for very long because I was at work and it was the end of my day and I had to leave shortly after they were playing. But I watched a little bit. I know the demo only went so far because it was like saying some of the things on there were going to be unlocked at release. But yeah, I'm kind of anxious to see what it's like. You know, as we all know, most of us know, one of my favorite simulator games was going to be Mall Simulator 2025. And I really think that that game's been abandoned, unfortunately. And I don't mean that in a mean way. I mean that, well, I do kind of. But I mean that I think that developer had a lot of personal stuff going on. I know they apologized more than once for taking time off. And, oh, you watched Sim play it a little bit? I saw she was playing it. What'd you think, Bugsy? But it feels abandoned because they've never come on and said, you guys, I've just got personal things in my life and I'm not going to be able to continue the game. They've left the game out there to where people can buy it so that that dev can make money, which is fine, except there's a lot of broken things with it. There was a roadmap, which isn't being done. You know, people paid for a game and they expected it to go through the roadmap and everything, and that's not happening either. So they spent their money and they can't get a refund now because it's been too long. So if you can't finish your game that you started, take it down. It's not okay to make money off of a game that's not very established yet. It's not nowhere near done what you promised. And I feel bad if they've got something personal going on that's just really bad. I feel bad for them. But in Discord, left everybody hanging. Left everybody hanging. People asking questions, people reporting bugs, and there's nobody in there to fix them. It's misleading and it's sad. And I hate it because it was one of my favorite games. I was so excited for more and more to come out on it, and it's not going to. So I'm not sure. I'll have to watch you guys play it. Yeah, we'll be playing it tomorrow night for sure. Yep. I made my thumbnail and stuff. I just didn't set it up because I hadn't got to talk to Catman yet about it. I kind of want to say 7 o'clock again because that's what we did last Saturday when we played Bookshop Simulator multiplayer. Just in case I end up out at the nursing facility.
Nice crust on this one.
I have a doggy growling behind me. I wonder if my son's trying to sleep. Probably. He has to work in the middle of the night. Like he has to get up at 2 o'clock. So I need to be quiet. Yeah, I think he went to sleep. So I want to be quiet. But Bugsy, I'm kind of like you. Like I didn't play the demo enough and I haven't watched anybody enough playing it to, my verdict's still kind of out. But you know me, I'm a sucker for a simulator game, and especially a mall simulator game. So I'm a sucker. I'm a sucker for it. For sure. This may be our last day. I haven't realized that this is the longest stream I think I've done since my husband's accident. And I want to apologize to everybody who's been in here when my husband kept texting me and I was getting upset and getting frustrated with him, mainly because he doesn't text very well. He's hard to understand. And it's this financial thing with his truck we're trying to figure out. You are a sucker for a simulator game. I am, aren't I, Bugsy? Bugsy knows me. Bugsy knows me too well. But see, I'm picky on simulator games, though. Have you noticed that? I'm very picky on them. Like, I played Bettermart for a while, and I quit playing it because Megastore has taken over my life. I still will always hold a special place in my heart for Supermarket Simulator, but I'm really more hooked on Megastore than I was Supermarket Simulator. Supermarket Simulator just did not do it correctly. They got out their 1.0 release, and instead of adding things that should have been added in the first place, they're asking people to pay for DLC. I don't like that. Because number one, it wasn't anything that, like, Megastore is not doing it, and Megastore is doing it for free. And they're in early access. You know what I'm saying? I just got Bettermart a couple weeks ago and would like someone to play with.
Nice crust.
Catman just wants me to play every weekend with him on a game. You really don't need to apologize at the moment. You are between a rock and a hard place, so we all understand. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Rose. I have noticed that because there's a lot out there that you don't play. Yeah, Bugsy, I'm very particular on gameplay and the way the game looks and feels. If it doesn't look and feel, oh, thank you, Ramonora. You don't have to apologize. I feel like I do because I feel like sometimes late, especially since my husband's accident, I come on and I'm just venting or upset or, I mean, part of that is I've really needed you guys and you guys have really been there for me, but I feel like that's all I talk about. And I guess that's all the biggest part of my life right now. It's hard not to talk about it, you know?
I love that freshly baked.
Riley and Catman party every Saturday. See, I told you. I told you. Better Mart has gotten so big, though. It's kind of like Rusty talks about Hypermarket. Hypermarket has gotten so big and out of control that he can't take it anymore. And every time somebody comes in his chat and says, oh, did you hear Hypermarket had an update? That's kind of like Better Mart. Every time you turn around, Better Mart has an update. I'm not kidding. And it's gotten so...
Nice crust on this.
I've played it a lot, but I quit playing it because of other simulator games. And now there is so much. I tried to start over once and I got bored, you guys. I think it's just because I don't like the look and feel of it as I do like Better Mart. I like Better Mart better. I know, Gregory. Thank you so much, honey. And thank you all for understanding. Seriously. I know I don't have to apologize, but
That looks great.
I just want to thank you guys for being there because I'll tell you what, it's a lot. Like, I don't know how I've done it myself. I've had my sister and my sister-in-law and everybody go, I don't know how you're doing it. And I don't know how I'm doing it either. All I know is I love him. And I want him home and I want nothing but the best for him. And I don't know. I'm just trying to be there for him, you know? Is it making me exhausted? Absolutely. Is my right knee that's almost bone on bone killing me right now? Absolutely. I've done more walking than I've needed to. But I'm due for a cortisone shot. I was in July due for a cortisone shot. So I'm sure that's going to happen sooner than later, the way it's feeling. But it's been a lot, you guys. It's just been a lot. I never my husband and I've been through so much. He fell 9 feet off a scaffolding and broke his entire left side several years ago. And we got through that. He cut off the tip of his, the top fourth of his left index finger. We got through that. You know, he's been through a lot of stuff. And that's because he is who he is. But this has been bad, you guys. This is the worst accident. This has been so much more. Going through critical condition the first week was scary. I was afraid to go to bed at night. I literally was afraid to go to sleep. I was afraid a doctor would call me in the middle of the night and tell me my husband died, that a blood clot went to his brain, which it had a very good chance of doing. A very good chance. But it didn't happen. Yeah. No more ladders for no. Even he said no more ladders. My husband, he's just like, he got jumped off his truck one time years ago and shattered his heel. Like, he's just not afraid to do stuff. And he is afraid now. He is absolutely afraid.
Nice crust.
Honestly, the whole thing was just too terrifying. You held on so well. Yeah, right, Menora. I feel that, but y'all don't know. especially the first month. I cried at least twice a day, and I don't mean a little, I mean flat out cried at least twice a day. Because it was scary. I was scared. But I did. I held on, and I'm not going to say I don't get a little teary-eyed here and there, and there are days I cry. He gets frustrated, I get frustrated. When he had the good bill of health on Tuesday from the orthopedic doctor saying he could put 100% weight on his broken leg, and then he got his feeding tube out that same afternoon, he was like, I get to go home now. And we're like, no, you don't. And he threw a fit.
Looks a little stale.
Because he's confused. He thought it was all physical, then he could go home. And I've tried to tell him in the best way possible that he has a brain injury, and it takes a while for it to heal. He gets it now. He gets it now. He does understand he has a brain injury now. But he still gets confused by it. My ex-husband fell off the roof once, but he didn't break anything. He was lucky. His heels were sore for a while. I bet he's lucky he didn't shatter. Yeah, my husband had to wear like a half a cast for a while after he shattered his heel. It was funny because it's on the same, it's his right leg is where he shattered his heel. And when I was in the ER with him, and the orthopedic doctor there was showing me his x-rays he goes, I can't figure out what's going on with his foot though, because this seems like something happened there. And I go, oh, he shattered his heel years ago. He goes, okay, that makes sense. He could still see like that something had happened to his heel, and he didn't know if it was this accident or another one. I go, oh, no. That's been there for a while. He was kind of relieved. He's like, oh, good. But I don't know how I've made it through it. I think the only thing that's kept me getting through it is the fact that I just want him home. And now with him here in town, it's even more so that I want him at home. But you guys, I'm being selfish. I want him home as well as he can possibly be. Is he going to recover 100%? I don't know that. They don't know that. But can he recover as much as possible so that he can live safely? That's all I ask for. I don't care if he doesn't ever work again. We'll make it. Money will be tight a little bit. It's the way it's just going to have to be. That's the way it's going to have to be.
It looks freshly baked.
So I don't care about that. We'll be fine. I just want him home, and I want him to be safe. I want him to be able to make decisions that are good decisions and not bad decisions because he gets confused. That's kind of where he's at now. So him talking about his truck, is that the right decision to make, or is he just making that decision because he's not really understanding it enough? I don't know, but it's his decision. It's his truck, so I feel like I'm caught in the middle of some of this stuff because I don't know if he's making a good decision, because I don't know enough about it to know if it's a good decision or if he's confused. Does the decision need to be made right now? Yes, because his old head of his crew has his old truck, and he was using it as a company truck.
That looks great.
Because he bought a new truck. Well, we had to let the new truck go. So now he doesn't have a vehicle, but he also can't drive right now. But he's saying he's putting more miles on it. And so the guy who has it wants to buy it. He wants to see if he can get a loan and buy it. But my husband is saying, you're putting so many miles on it, and that's making it depreciate more, which is true. But I don't think he can put that many miles on it in town. He doesn't really drive around everywhere. Like, he doesn't drive out of state or anything where you put a lot of miles on it, is what I mean. So, yeah, he wants to make that decision now because that person still has it. And he wants to say either, and I was going to be nice and go, why don't we let him keep it and try to get a loan this week? And if he can, he's either going to know if he can get the loan or not. If he can get the loan, he wants to buy it. He loves the truck. If he can't get the loan, then it's done. He'll just give it back. That's how I proposed it.
This looks a little
And my husband's just like, yeah, well, he's had it all this time and I've had to pay the insurance on it and blah, blah, blah. This other person also is a single young man who doesn't have that much money that can just, you know, do that. So, I don't know. I feel like I'm in the middle. I'm in the middle. And I'm trying not to be, but my husband can't talk very well on the phone. His speech isn't that good yet. So it's not like he can just talk to him. And he gets real riled up really easily. So I'm trying to get it so he's not, but he's doing it anyway. I don't know. I'm trying to be peacemaker. It's kind of a hard job when you don't know if you're doing the right thing. I doubt the amount of miles he's putting on it will make that much difference. That's what I'm telling him, Bugsy. I'm like, surely he's not driving that far. Like, he's out partying tonight because he's a young adult. And of course, my husband's like, well, he's probably driving my truck. Well, he may not be. He might not be. I don't know. Maybe a friend picked him up. I don't know. It's none of my business. But even if he is driving your truck, he probably didn't go far. He's not going to go very far. There's nothing around here that's that far. You know what I mean? So yeah, I feel like he's being, I don't know, grumpy. To put it in a better way, like he's kind of being grumpy because he thinks he's being taken advantage of. And I don't think he's being taken advantage of. I feel like I know the person is truly, he goes, his truck is sick. I would love to buy his truck. And he's trying to make a business for himself, building decks like he was doing with my husband. And the truck is perfect for that. To carry all the tools and stuff, it's perfect for that. And ladders. Yeah, he wants to get on ladders. We're not getting on ladders. And my husband doesn't want to let go. And I'm like, well, we could use the money if he can get a loan. Because if he gets a loan, we get the money. He doesn't make payments to us. We actually get money for the truck. Why not? That would give us a lot of money. And then we could save some of it to get him a vehicle if the time comes that he can drive. We don't even know when that will be. So, I don't know. I know he's worried about the future. His mind works that way. I get it. I get it. He thinks if we take the truck and keep it safe here, then, you know, when it comes time to when he can drive, we can trade it in. And he's right, we could. So is it a better decision to get it back? Possibly. But if he could get the loan and pay us what we asked for it, then we've got the money already. And we'll just keep it in a safe place, you know? And not use it on anything. I don't know. It could go either way for me. And I mean, I kind of can see both sides. And he's not very good about trying to see both sides of something. He's just not that way. But again, I told the person, it's his decision. It's his truck. It's not mine. And he agrees. And he's like, you know, I just would really like to buy it. But in the end, it's his truck, you know. So he gets it. He understands. But yeah, I just feel like I'm caught up in the middle of it. Well, I'm going to have to make plans then Monday after work to call our car insurance agent and ask him how much the insurance is on that truck. Because I don't know. You usually get more if you sell it than if you trade it in. That's what I think too, Bugsy. And I know he knows that. I know he knows that. Because we started off the evening talking, well, if we got the VIN from him, which I told him he will get it tomorrow. He is not home right now. He's out. If he gave me the VIN, I could look it up in the Kelly Blue Book. And it'll tell you the VIN, the make and model, and how many miles is on the vehicle and stuff. It'll tell you how much it's worth in the Kelly Blue Book. So at first he's all for me doing that, and then he kept changing his mind. But see, that's the state he's in right now. He's second guessing himself. So I just kept saying, can we talk about it tomorrow? Can we talk about it tomorrow? And he just kept going and going and going. But to be fair, one reason why he keeps going like that, and he did this even before the accident, because he doesn't have a good memory anyway. And so while he's thinking about it, if he doesn't tell me, he'll forget. So that's kind of normal for him anyway. And now it's even more so because he had the other stroke. Because he's had a stroke before him and I got married, before were even dating. So his memory's not good anyway. But now that he's had this second stroke, it's made it even worse. So he has a really bad habit right now of interrupting me, and I'll just stop and I'll say, I'm not going to talk if you're not going to let me finish a sentence. Like, it's been really bad interrupting to where I could not talk. I could not get a sentence out. And then he's finally, if I say that, he'll stop. Because he would be talking so fast, he would let me literally not get a word in edgewise. And because he had all this stuff in his head and he needed to say it. But every time I would start to talk, he would immediately start to talk. So, and that's, it's not frustrating to me. It's like teaching him, you need to slow down. And that's one thing the speech pathologist was trying to teach him, because he was doing it to her. And she wrote down on a paper, you need to pause. When you're talking, you need to pause. You need to stop, slow down. Because he does that. He's been doing that a lot. And part of a brain injury is, unfortunately, is you have to reteach some things to people, So it's not unusual for a person who's had a brain injury. It's not unusual that he's doing what he's doing. So I have a lot of patience for him because of that, because he's still learning, and he's, but I'll tell him, I'm not going to talk if you won't let me finish the sentence. I just say it just like that, and he'll stop. But then he'll do it again later. Then when you say something else in a minute, then he'll do it again. So you have to keep reminding him, it's routine and it's repetition, just like everything else that we learn. A lot of it's repetition, And it's just like a child, you guys. And sadly, it is a lot like a child. He gets real excited about something and he talks extremely fast to where you can't understand him. It's like gibberish. But if he'll slow down and try to talk, then you can understand him better. And it's like I told him, I can understand him better when I'm there with him and I watch his facial expressions, I watch his mouth move and stuff like that. I can understand him usually a lot better than I can like over the phone. I'm trying to see if my son is still up. No, he's not streaming. I thought he was streaming, but he's not. I think he's still awake. He gets up at 2 o'clock in the morning. He needs to go to bed. He's not on Discord anymore, though. So that hopefully he's trying to go to sleep. Yes, I'm spying on my son because he's not getting enough sleep. Hey, Cindy! Cindy, how are you? No, never mind about me. How are you doing? Did you start your chemo? Did you start your chemo, Cindy? Not yet. Okay. I'm doing all right. I'm hanging in there. I'm hanging in there. I'll be better after I go to sleep tonight. Just has a hole drilled into my hip. Ouch. That had to hurt. I mean, I'm sure they didn't, right? Put you to sleep, hopefully. For some marrow and a sliver of bone. Silver or sliver? Sliver. It hurt. You were awake. Oh, Cindy, I'm so sorry. That had to have hurt. So was it for a test? A marrow test? I know, right? Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't want to be awake. I wouldn't want to be awake. Are you crazy? No, thank you. He wants to make sure there's no cancer in my bones. No, that's a great idea. That is a great idea. Absolutely. I think that's one of the harder tests, though, the bone marrow, from what I've heard. But no, that's a good idea that they're checking all the places. PET scan coming up next Friday. Okay. It's good that he's being so thorough. That's what he needs to do. To check the lymph nodes. Got you. Okay. No, I'm glad he's being so thorough because, you know, there are some doctors that are not as thorough as others. And that's nothing to play around with, you know? He says it's bladder lymphoma. And what does that mean? Oh, it's extremely rare. Well, aren't you lucky? Aren't you the lucky one? But what does that mean? What is bladder lymphoma and what does that mean? In essence. $100 and 150 reported cases worldwide. I have a bladder tumor. Oh, wow. Yeah, I've never heard of that. 100 to 150 reported. That is extremely rare. If you take into account how many people are in the world. Yeah, it sounds very rare. Well, I'm so sorry that you're one of the ones to get that. Can they remove the tumor from your bladder, or does it have to be just chemoed out? Kind of. So if there's no cancer anywhere else, I'm sorry, I'm yawning now. I'm sorry, I'm yawning now. Then the bladder is primary. Got you. Makes sense. He can remove the tumor. Is that good though? I mean, we only have one bladder, right? Like, can he save the bladder by removing the tumor? And radiation for the rest? My mom had radiation and chemo when she had a mastectomy, when she had breast cancer. And she could do it. Well, that sounds like a plan. I already emptied these, didn't I? I did. I'm that thorough. He can rebuild me new bladder from my intestines if it needs to be removed. Medical science is amazing. That sounds amazing. And that sounds really hopeful. It sounds better than when you first told me about it, you know? Sounds like they've done a lot more research and a lot more testing and stuff. You're optimistic? I'm optimistic for you. Absolutely. Where there's a will, there's a way. Yep, you just keep me updated. He has nothing on his cart. I'm doing okay. I'm hanging in there. My husband, you know, that was in an accident, is back here in town in a nursing facility. Good news is he, on his broken leg, he can put 100% weight on it now. So now he's walking with a walker. And he got his feeding tube out of his stomach, which hadn't been used since he'd been here. And so he got that removed Tuesday. So that was good. And that's healing really well. Hey Matthew, how are you? Good to see you. He is going to the neurologist for a follow-up next Friday, and that's the one I'm really interested in hearing what they have to say, since his brain injury is the one that's going to take the longest to recover from. And he's eating really good. They're giving him Boost every day to try to get him to gain some weight, because he was lost quite a bit of weight. And then week after next, we have his physical therapist team who is going to come over for a home visit to watch him go up and down the stairs, see him get in and out of our bed, and see if we need to add things like more rails somewhere for him to hang on to things, like getting up from the toilet or in the shower or something like that. So kind of everyday things, and seeing, you know, if we need to add some safety measures for when he comes home. Now, it doesn't mean he's coming home tomorrow, or doesn't mean he's coming home in the next couple weeks. That's all dependent on his neurologist and how cognitive that they feel like he is, and if he needs more recovery time before he comes home. Sending positive vibes out in the universe for you and your loved one. Thank you, Cindy. Thank you so much. It is great news. He's come a long way. You're doing great, Matthew. I'm so glad. 704 people today, you guys. That was a lot. I think that's the biggest we It might be the biggest we've ever had is 704. He sure has. I know. He's come a long way in only 2 months. I think he's amazing. I think he's done amazingly well. But you guys, we're going to end here because I'm like yawning up a storm and it's been almost 4 hours. It's getting really close to 4 hours. So tomorrow night, join myself and Catman. We are going to be streaming Mall together. And then I definitely want to play Palea again. But it may have to wait till like Monday or something. But I'll definitely be streaming Palea again. Absolutely, absolutely. 563 is your highest customer count. Keep adding those registers and shelves. 7 works for you? Okay, good. Just in case. My normal time is 6:30, but I've been making it 7 o'clock, because especially on the weekend, because I might be over there visiting. Aw, thank you, Rose. Thank you, Bugsy. Thank you, Aloha, Catman, Matthew, Cindy over on Twitch. Hold on. I get so dry mouth anymore. Anyway, you guys, thank you all for being here. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day or night, depending on where you are. And until next time, I'll see you soon.